Gonna start any second, JC.
That's okay. The trash is already started the moment you grab the controller.
Oh snap!
JC is the master of trash.
We're gonna change this up. We're gonna take JC down later.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Come get this.
Oh snap! So to start off, what we're going to be playing here is a little bit of a Final Destination. We wanted just to kind of cover the techniques, and to start out right away, we're going to show some returning techniques, which is the air dodge, and you can dodge in all different kinds of directions. And this is really, really great as it allows you to dodge and be defensive in all new ways. Now, this new game here is quite more offensive, but there are some tools that will help you still defend the turf and also, you know, kind of get back to the stage in a quick way. Oh, not like that. All right,
the story
JC, that's you.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
That's your cue.
Look, I was hoping for you to make it. I'm not going to lie. I want you to show off these techniques. And it was really, I mean, no, seriously. So yesterday, you saw that being used actually a lot, you know, in the tournament, in the Smash Bros. Invitational. So that was really cool seeing, especially the big characters or the characters that don't have good like sideways mobility or even just recovery in general. It does help.
It really does.
Yeah, right.
I myself like to play as DK, so that's the reason I picked this character. And it's a good point to bring up that the next would be the short hop attack. And now you can execute that by pressing the jump and attack button. So for me, I'm pressing X and A together to do this, to do a neutral short hop attack. And for DK in particular, one of his great moves is doing this in the air, which is holding forward and attacking. But now when I press XA together, it's a lot easier to execute. All right, I mean, we're already getting into it. We can't help it. We can't help it. We love this game way too much. But just to describe, so normally you would have to tap the jump button lightly to perform a short hop. But now just being able to do a short hop attack together, it makes it much easier. So for example, with Donkey Kong, I have to time it just right. That if I'm doing this manually, it's a lot harder to do. There we go. So now I can just stay low to the ground and have more options to attack my opponent.
And that's great with a character like Marth because DK is so big that that is basically guaranteed to hit every time when I'm doing that short hop attack.
Yes.
And what's great about this is it basically makes the game more accessible. It basically gives you another tool in your arsenal that you can use. Normal players can use. They don't have to have crazy finger dexterity to be able to pull this off. It's something that, you know, you just have another option on the battlefield, which is really great. It's
a way of streamlining and for everyone to really enjoy this game. Also, we talked about doing, some characters have rapid attacks. If you hold down the A button, you can just automatically do attacks, which is really great as well. You don't have to tap. And the next would be dashing and canceling your dash while doing smashes. And this is something that's really great because it used to be a little bit of a more difficult process to do. But now, for example, if I'm running in the opposite direction, I can smash back in that direction. So, for example, if Eric here was chasing me, I could run away and then smash him back like that. So that really is a very helpful tool to, even though I'm running away, I'm still being aggressive. It opens up the playing field for what we like to call it footsies, where you can try to control the space and really get into your opponent's head.
Right, and it's not even only smash attacks that can cancel a dash. It's actually all sorts of things. So I can do a tilt to cancel that dash. I can jump out of it. There's all sorts of things you weren't able to do in the last iteration.
Yeah, I always like doing that move right there. It's because it covers such a great range and it comes out really, really, really quick. All right, now moving on. What next would be the Perfect Shield, the update of the Perfect Shield. So this one is really interesting. So if I'm holding my shield up here and Eric attacks me, if I let go in the last second, I can actually do that right there. And that allows me to counterattack really fast while Eric is still in his animation. So what's great about that is it just lets me follow up on attacks really, really quick, more than in any other situation.
Yeah, and what's interesting is I started learning that when you perfect shield something right, it's more of like a give and take, right? If, for example, you guys want to use the, just your A button natural, usually if you perfect shield that, you'll be able to punish with something that is equal, such as your neutral ace. Now, if, for example, someone were to, forward smash. I'm not going to ask you guys to do it.
It's going to be hard to try.
If someone were to forward smash, right, and you were to perfect shield that, you could likely forward smash them back, or you could, run forward short hop or run forward grab, and then punish however you would like, depending on percentage. So, yeah, it's very flexible, and I think you'll see that a lot in, with some really high-level play when you think about the characters that know those frame counts and that know how to abuse that, and they start learning how fast you can get out of that perfect shield and what to do. Like, it's I can't wait to see a whole match change just because of one perfect shield.
Right.
Exactly. I was able to do that to Kirby's up B, where he pulls out the blade and
On the
comes
way
down.
up?
Yeah,
On the way down?
and I perfect shielded it all the way up and all the way down.
What?
Yeah,
Like twice?
You can actually you time it right.
Did you retap it the whole time?
The whole time.
I don't believe that.
We're
I was
learning
drinking
new
lots
things
of
about
coffee. I
this all
was
the time.
focused. Okay, so going next will be throw cancels. So this one I'm gonna just try and do together because it's a little difficult. But essentially, we can actually cancel throws now. Oh gosh, this is such a difficult thing to do.
It's okay. If we can't show it live, you know, a really good example
I'll try
is...
one more time.
Yeah, try it.
Okay. No. Okay.
So a really good example, if you want some, you know, footage of that, is if you take a look at the last match between Zero and Kilio. Did you notice every time they try to throw each other, you see that little like a little spark and kind of dividing line between them? Those are throw clashes. So that was to the frame. You'll see that a lot in high-level play. So.
And then just quickly, two more things we want to cover. Obviously, we're playing one-on-one, so the damage is different compared to playing in, say, 4-player. And that's really great because it's a different set of balance. It's just you're going to actually do more damage in one-on-ones. That way, the matches are consistent. And then when in 4-players, tone out a little bit so you have a little bit more battles, more times to strategize and do things. And on top of that, when you're actually about to fly off the screen, there is what we here call the off-screen radar. You saw that pop up in the top left. And that's to let you know two things. One, where you are off the screen, and then where you actually will be KO'd. So this is a great new addition. It allows you to really learn this stage because each stage is different in the area and the context of where you fall off and where you'll be KO'd. So it gives you a lot of chances as you play to understand your whole screen space and what you have to use. So with that being said, I think we can actually get into some competitive matches real quick. I think it's good enough for me being a punching bag. I'm going to have to get my street cred here back after I... Oh, God, I can't.